A sudden end for one of Yemen's most powerful men. Houthi rebels say they killed ousted President Ali Abdullah Saleh during an attack on his convoy in Sanaa. His remains were packed on the back of a pickup truck. In a televised statement, the leader of the Houthis said Saleh was involved in a conspiracy with the Saudi-led coalition to take over Sanaa.
What are the reasons behind this new transfer to the other side? Suddenly you talk to the aggressors against your own people?
Saleh had been in an alliance with the Iranian-backed Houthis for more than 2 years. Together, they controlled the capital, Sanaa, and fought against the Saudi-led coalition, which supports the internationally recognized government led by Abdurrabbu Mansour Hadi. But this partnership with the Houthis collapsed last week, sparking major confrontations between Saleh's forces and the rebels. After days of running street battles, Saleh announced he was ready for dialogue with the Saudi-led coalition if it ended its blockade of Yemen's ports and airports and allowed for more humanitarian aid.
Yemen is already a failed state. It's a state where there is no central government. The institutions have failed. Most of the structures have failed. The economy has failed. The war has further destroyed the entire country. So I think in the short run, we are in for a lot more violence.
Saleh and the Houthis pushed out Hadi's government in January 2015 and set up their own administration, prompting the Saudi-led campaign against them. Since then, the country has been split between the Houthi rebels in the north, Hadi's administration in the south, and forces loyal to Saleh. When fighting began among the former allies, it sparked fears of a new front in the war, a war which has already killed nearly 10,000 people, pushed Yemen to the brink of mass starvation, and triggered what the United Nations has called the world's worst humanitarian crisis.
There have been multiple investigations about the atrocities being committed in Yemen. All parties are guilty, whether it's the Houthis, whether it's the Saudi-led coalition. And, the UK and the US are largely complicit in this war as well, through the billions and billions of dollars worth of arms sales to the Saudis.
As Yemen's president, Saleh ruled for more than 3 decades until he was forced to resign during the Arab Spring uprising. But he was able to remain in the country and continued to wield enormous power behind the scenes. It's not yet clear what his death will mean for the fighting on the ground or Yemen's future. Imtiaz, Tyab, Al Jazeera.